Today on the channel, we take a trip to the vault. Beautiful this time of year for the Ringside Collectibles exclusive from the Vault Series 4, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Elite unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, Ringside Collectible exclusive from the Vault, Series 4. But of course, for all your Ringside Collectible needs and a whole lot more, hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Gotta get a deal out there. You guys know by now. And of course, Cody Rhodes, no stranger to the Mattel lines in 2024. And we finish off 2024 with one last Cody from the Vault. However, this one, a lot of us groaned a little bit because this was just recently a Ringside Collectible exclusive, part of the Defining Moments line. Now it's back again. But I am very happy to report Mattel has done a pretty good job for the most part with a lot of these Vault re-releases, making them feel at least a little bit different, and we do get that with Cody here, as we do get an entrance jacket and a few little other differences we'll point out along the way. And of course, we'll do some comparisons later on in this very video. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And Cody from the Vault, once again, different than the Defining Moments packaging, that's for sure. And he's got a very whimsical, windswept look to him with that cape. That cape on the back of his coat just kind of flapping in the wind like a young Lando Calrissian, Billy D. Williams on Bespin back in the day. That's what it reminds me of. WWE logo, True Effects, American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, 8 and up, of course, from the Vault, Series 4, Ringside exclusive. Cody looking only like a Cody can look on the side here. Same thing on this side. Then on the back, got the cross-sell down below. Unboxing every single one of these on the channel. Make sure you check out the videos. Very end, we're going to rank the entire wave from my least favorite to my favorite. Stay tuned for that as well. A little bit of jibber-jabber there. And of course, glamour shot, tail of the tape, blurb. Let's see what it says about our old friend, Cody Rhodes. Height, 6'2", 220 pounds. Titles, Undisputed WWE Champion, Intercontinental Champion, World Tag Team Champion. Did you know the American Nightmare tore his pectoral muscle before his Hell in a Cell match against Seth frickin' Rollins, but still competed and came up victorious in one of the gutsiest performances in history. And then he was gone for like 6 months after that. We all remember that, of course. But a very, very cool defining moment if there ever was one of the last few years. See you later, goodbye. Plastic prison time, old Cody. Looking good in the package here. We got some tape going on. We got a lot going on with the packaging here. I'm going to pop him out. Oh, I was going to say no twist ties, but I found one. Found one off to the side on the arm. There's one. Do we got any more? Do we got any more twist ties? Well, we got hands to pop out for sure. Get him out. Oh, no! Cody, his head fell off right out of the package. Off with his head, I guess. We're going to see if they got some head issues with this one. See you later. Goodbye. All right, let's get down to business here. Hopefully no head issues. No head issues. That Razor, his head falls off pretty easily, I noticed, on from the Vault Series 4 for him. Cody just was kind of loose in the package for whatever reason. But let's dive into Cody. Let's start with the accessories first. We get the maniacal hands here. He's got some of that going on. He's got some of that as well. And then you got 2 Fists of Fury. If you're entering the Hell in the Cell, you better be able to use your fist. You better know what you're doing right there. So we got those going on. Of course, the left hands, or no, right hands, do have the taped up hands there for Cody. So that's the big accessories there, but we get a little bit more meat on the bone for this one as well. We got Cody in full-on entrance robe here. Of course, got a little Velcro going on, the power of Velcro. And very cool here is we did not get that part of the Defining Moments. And I guess we could say, hey, Mattel, you cheaped out on the Defining Moment. That's supposed to be the Defining Moment. You did not give us this. Instead, we got a cowbell, which at least makes it feel different, so I do appreciate that. But I feel like the jacket we should have got as part of the Defining Moments, because it was truly a defining moment when he just opened that up and you saw the bruising and stuff. That was a big deal. That was probably the biggest portion of the match. When people think of that match, what do they remember from that match? They remember him pulling that back. That's probably the number one thing. So as far as defining moments goes, it's supposed to be a defining moment. Should have been in that one. But now we get it here. It's making a lot of people, myself included, purchase another one of these. That's the way it goes. But at least we got some different feels with this one compared to the last one. As I said, we'll compare it in a little bit here. But we do get the nice kind of garbage bag robe, I guess we'd call it. It's not necessarily soft goods. I mean, it is, but it's more of that garbage feel to it. Man, this whole string just took my eyes away. I got a big old string right here hanging out. Your mileage may vary on that, but we can't have big unsightly string just chilling out there, can we? We can't. We can't. We do got 2 gripping hands out of the package here for Cody, but I did say we got the big jacket here. Beautiful entrance jacket. Hard plastic up there on the top, on the shoulders. Always a nice little touch. But I'm going to take this jacket off, and the best way to do that, of course, is to remove the hands. Now, we've had some hands issues in 2024 where we've seen hands, you take them off, and they never go back on quite the same ever again. That is always very, very disappointing, of course. But now, I'm going to lock this up with the Velcro. A beautiful, nice jacket. We'll compare it to the other jacket in a little bit here. Got the Nightmare logo on the back as well. But let's plug Cody's hands back in. You got the wrist tape, hand tape going on the right side, as we mentioned. Left side, just plain Jane. Goes back in there pretty good, but it looks like possibly more bruising on this one. Maybe I just don't remember the last one enough, but we'll dive into it here in a sec. Start with the head sculpt here. Have we seen this Cody head sculpt in the past? Probably about 100 times by now. It feels like there's no feeling like we need desperately new Cody head sculpts. They got to do that in 2025 from Mattel. Hopefully we see some new Cody magic going on. Very stoic looking there. And once again, you get the tattoo that does come over onto the neck. I understand that's how it is in real life, but to me, if I'm designing the action figure, just put it on the neck. Don't put it on the head. I know it's supposed to be that way a little bit technically, but I don't think anybody's going to complain. I just hate it when you turn his face that it just looks so weird there. So wish they would fix that in 2025. We'll see what happens there. A little bit of chest hair going on. You got the Dream logo as well. The Dream logo, Dream tattoo. Would have liked to seen that real fur chest hair. That's one way to make them a little different. Not the case here today. But I do believe this one is more bruised up as the bruising goes all the way down his arm on this one. Maybe that's why they put the jacket on, because it's too gory for the average Joe, possibly. Not exactly sure there, but does look really, really good as far as the bruising goes. Really a defining moment once again. We do get the weight belt here, and it's upside down out of the package. Nightmare upside down. I'm guessing Vietnam. Never forget our time in Vietnam, and he's definitely a Vietnam figure once again, but we do got that, and it's just kind of hanging on there. What is up with this? Is this coming off? Is this a new kind of belt? It is a new belt, so it does plug, but it is a little different style belt on this one. I think we saw this before as well. It's not quite the championship belt style here, but it does lock together. As usual, very hard to get to stay. We'll see if we can fix that, but I'll have to turn the Nightmare, of course, the right way when I display him as well. Diving into the articulation on this one, of course, head removable back and forth, side to side, arms all the way around, bicep cut, double jointed, pinless elbows, playing the hits, hands back and forth, ab crunch, waist articulation, leg goes up, no Vietnam bounce back there, but still very tight in that hip, but not so tight it doesn't move, so it's pretty good, all things considered, of what we've had as of late. Thigh cut right there. Double jointed pinless knees, once again pinless. A lot of people don't like the tightness and pins. Man, I'm here for it though. Heat it up if you want to. I think it just looks way better than an ugly, unsightly pin staring me in the face. Boot cut back and forth, ankles back and forth, side to side, up and down. Got the white boots going on. Got the Nightmare logo over on the side as well. Got the red, white, and blue Homelander-esque tights on him here as well. Looking very good. Looks like Cody, no mistaking this for anybody else if you ask me. And he does fit, of course, on a Mattel ringside collectible stand. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Looking real good, but I do got that other version here, and I guess I was wrong. It looks like the bruising goes all the way down to the arm over there. It's wild as the wrist tape on this one has a little red on it, so is it blood or is it a bruise? What is it? Or it's a paint mishap is what it is. But definitely a very similar figure to the last one. A little bit darker bruising here, and my bruising, your mileage may vary, goes over to the tattoo where it doesn't go quite as far on this one. You got the different belts on these two here. We get the pinless legs on this one. We got pins on this side here. Pinless joints on the top half of the body between them. Besides that, we got any other differences? Same head sculpt for the most part. Same kind of tattoo work. Boots look to be the same. Everything else is pretty much similar here. You do get the cowbell with this one, as we do know. So a little differences here. I guess you can have pre-match, post-match Cody is what you can have with this one. And then, of course, you think of this robe, this outfit. You go back to the Ultimate Edition we got as well for Cody. Looking very good. Have to imagine very similar jacket, very similar robe. Looks almost identical to me. Close enough to be dangerous, that's for sure. But you had to think Mattel said, hey, we got to get the most out of this. We've got this out there only in a limited release. How can we reuse that? And they finally did that here. And I guess technically you could move it back and forth between any of these if you don't really care. But for me, I'm going to stick it on the from the Vault 1 Series 4. That's where it's going to stay. And I'm going to have Cody pre and post match. That's how I'm going to display these ones in my collection. But not a bad figure. I know the original one, a little harder to find, of course. It's sold out. A lot of people not wanting the whole pack, so that one's sold out. So a little harder to find. But in all honesty, for me, I wish this would have been from the Vault Series 12 or something like that. Let's put some time between these, as we got a lot of other characters I would like to see redone from the Vault before we got to more current stuff that's basically a year old, like this Cody. But it is what it is. If you missed out on this, you got a second chance at redemption, like a young Tosh.0 back in the day is what we got here. But Cody, looking pretty good, always looking pretty good. A few nitpicks. Hopefully they fix some of that in 2025. We'll see what ends up happening there. But from the Vault Series 4 Cody, not a bad pickup if you ask me. But now I'm going to ask you, what's your thoughts on this one? A pickup, pass, long game, no game? I'm not so sure game. Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and my other YouTube channel. Check out the Patreon for all kinds of bonus content every single day over there on the old Patreon. ProWrestlingTees.com, search Kyle Peterson. Sir Paul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram, and now on TikTok. And of course, my book, now available on Kindle. It is the complete guide to the Jakks Classic Superstars series. So for Cody Rhodes, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.